TIL. That British actress Emilia Clarke has survived 2 brain aneurysms and founded a charity called SameYou, which helps provide treatment to people recovering from a brain injury or stroke. My 3 biggest fears are crocodiles, alligators, and brain aneurysms. Her charity was a major source of subreddit drama between r/Game of Thrones and r/Freefolk. A post with a link to donate to her charity was allowed to stay up on Freefolk but removed by the main sub. The post, and the actions of those mods, caught a lot of attention and caused a pretty significant amount to be donated. A thankful Emilia reached out and made a thank you video. Game of Thrones posted that video and took credit for helping despite removing the post. It was a giant shit show and caused a huge swell of users to abandon the main subreddit for the biggest show in the world, over to the secondary spoiler sub. Edit, some words. Edit 2, since this blew up. u/L_Elaria original post, https://www. reddit.com/r/freefolk/comments/brj5vq/can_we_something_do_nice_for_medium=android_app and utm_source=share. The r/subreddit drama post, https://www. reddit.com/r/subreddit drama/comments/bxjlv6/refreefolk_get_by_name_by_Emilia_medium=android_app and utm_source=share, about the drama. Edit 3, link to Emilia's charity, http://www.SameYou.org. She suffered an acquired brain injury which has very similar issues afterwards as traumatic brain injuries. She gave me so much hope after my TBI. What an inspiration. Brain aneurysms cannot kill a dragon. Ah, the aneurysm. The hypochondriac's worst nightmare. In case anyone is scared while reading this, please keep in mind that ruptured aneurysms are rare. I just found out recently I have an unruptured brain aneurysm, so she's my inspiration. RN. Emilia is an absolute sweetheart, she radiates positivity, joy, and kindness. Nice to see you can be a good person and still make it in the acting world. My mother passed away from a brain aneurysm yesterday. It hit her Wednesday night and was declared brain dead yesterday morning. She is currently in the process of donating her organs as I type this. It came completely out of nowhere and doesn't quite feel real. She talked about this on Armchair Expert too. Very educational for me. Brain aneurysms are messed up. My dad had one when I was 9 years old, when I was alone in the house with him. It was terrifying. Wow. Never knew this was possible and also learned of having aneurysms in places like the stomach. https://www. reddit.com/r/Emilia Clarke/comments/bxgrs2/Emilia_ff_as_Emilia_says_you_guys_ars/utm_source=share and utm_medium=iOS_app and utm_name=iOSF. When Reddit found her charity. Brain aneurysms scare the absolute fuck out of me, full damn stop. Not 1, but 2 aneurysms. Jesus Christ. Feel it's important to mention that these happened during her time on Game of Thrones. Meaning she was dealing with these issues while also being our favorite badass Khaleesi. That's pretty hardcore considering no one knew about it until after the show finished shooting. I had no idea. I had a brain tumor and the surgeries did not go well and I had a stroke at 32. Shit gets real. All the problems I thought were an issue pale in comparison to never being able to run again. Happened to my dad in March of this year. Was fine one day, drinking beer, moving boxes, no complaints, and just collapsed around 12 p.m. Seized a little, then woke up and that's when my stepmom started to call 911 and she asked him questions which he answered. He then started seizing again and never came out of his coma. Brain aneurysm followed by a series of strokes. The swelling became too much and we had to remove him off life support based on his will. He didn't want to live like that. Such a shitty and scary thing to happen. Just putting this out there, you don't survive what is colloquially called an aneurysm. An aneurysm isn't necessarily the problem to worry about, it's if the aneurysm bursts that one might die from. An aneurysm is often treated as something that happens that kills lots of people, but it is actually just a condition of blood vessels enlarging and weakening. According to the Brain Aneurysm Foundation, 6.5 Americans have brain aneurysms, while only 30,000 rupture or lead to strokes, and this only accounts for 3 to 5% of all strokes that occur yearly. So, 1 out of 200 people with an aneurysm have had one rupture yearly, at any rate. And only 20% of those who have had one rupture have a second ruptured aneurysm later on. 50% of victims who've had one rupture survive, and of those, 66% suffer permanent neurological deficits. Thus, if she had 2 aneurysms, she'd likely have no symptoms and be fine. If she had 2 aneurysms that burst, and suffered no noticeable negative effects due to stroke or otherwise, that'd be remarkable. Doing my back of the envelope math, out of those with diagnosed aneurysms, she'd be 1/39,000 to have 2 and no neurological problems. Out of Americans as a whole, I know she's not from USA, but the data from before are for Americans. Someone in her situation, if they burst, would be 1/2,000,000, meaning about 166 people have her history every year in this country. When you consider her age, and race/ethnicity, her odds would be even lower, although females are more likely to have these. During the filming of Got No Less, what a badass boss babe. I survived 3 brain aneurysms. My mom had 2 aneurysms removed in 2012. She had to shave her head and her scar makes her really insecure. She was just scanned before COVID started and she's got 3 more masses. She doesn't want surgery again. I'm going to show her this. Thank you op. Any time I get with my mother now is cherished. I don't want her to give up yet. Her mom died 3 days before her 62nd birthday from the same thing. She's 63 now. I'm gonna go hug my mama. Mother of dragons, indeed. Emilia seems like a very likable sweet person IRL. So I'm happy for her on her success. It's a chronic disease she has that causes them. It'll happen again, unfortunately. Yeah, and her manager was an absolute prick about it on Sarussam's Howard Stern show. I didn't even mean to listen to it. I had just checked a customer's car satellite reception and heard the dude saying all this personal shit about her post-op. Fucking piece of shit. A couple years back I was very sick and had pretty bad neurological problems. Brain swelling. Bad enough that we weren't really sure what was going to happen to me. I was at extremely high risk for stroke and was having constant subclinical seizures. I'd forget where I was and wake up on a panic, unable to recognize my own home. Sometimes I didn't even recognize my own parents. I'd forget who I was talking to while I was talking to them, or forget what I was saying right in the middle of saying it. Sometimes people would speak, and it was like I knew they were speaking English, but I couldn't pull any meaning from it, no matter how hard I tried. I'd just become completely incapable of comprehending spoken language for minutes on end. I suffered constant vertigo and migraines. Everything was a fog. I was also extremely photosensitive and probably spent 20 hours a day in complete darkness. It was so bad I was forbidden to drive because the risk I'd have a stroke or seizure while driving was too great. All this to say, goddamn do I respect what Emilia Clarke does. Neurological issues are no fucking joke and are really scary. I wish this initiative had existed 5 years ago, could have really used it back then, haha. Or if it did exist, that I had known about it, lol. My neurological issues kept me out of work and on disability for months. She's a lovely person. Good on her for doing the work she does. Emilia is such an inspiring person. Breaker of chains and survivor of aneurysms, flexed biceps, medium light skin tone. A very nice long read piece for the weekend. Thanks. Wow, amazing. In middle school we had to read the book Tangerine. If you're not familiar with it, one of the characters dies from a brain aneurysm. Because of that book, I always thought brain aneurysms were instantly fatal, apparently not. And she recovered while filming Game of Thrones, I'm pretty sure.